I saw a pregnant stray cat give birth today. The pregnant cat gave birth here because she could not find a safe place to give birth. The umbilical cords of newborn kittens are still connected to the placenta. The mother cat thinks that I will harm her newborn kittens and hides them from me. I brought the mother cat and the newborn kittens into this cage so that the mother cat could take care of her babies. I put dry cat food, wet cat food, and water here for the mother cat. The umbilical cords of newborn two kittens are still connected to the placenta. Usually, mother cats sever their umbilical cords, but sometimes mother cats do not sever their umbilical cords. In such cases, the umbilical cords should be cut. Otherwise, umbilical cords can kill kittens. The mother cat's pain continues. It seems that the birth has not been completed yet. Two newborn kittens have quite a hard time moving because their umbilical cords are connected to the placenta. Now I'm going to cut the umbilical cords of the kittens with a pair of scissors. The umbilical cord of the first kitten was successfully cut. Now I will cut the umbilical cord of the second kitten. The mother cat got into the cat litter box and gave birth again. Unfortunately, the third newborn kitten does not live. It seems that the cat has not completed its development. The other two newborn kittens look quite healthy. In addition, they can move more comfortably because their umbilical cords have been cut. When I found this kitten, I noticed it was holding its front left paw up in the air. When I touched its left paw, it meowed in pain. It seems the kitten has suffered some trauma and is in pain. I performed a test to check if the kitten could walk, but unfortunately, even though it can walk, it is unable to use its left front paw. I looked around, but couldn't find the mother cat, so I don't know where the kitten came from. I put the kitten in a carrier and took it to the vet. I hope the kitten's paw is not broken. We arrived at the vet, and an X-ray will be taken soon. The kitten is waiting calmly, unaware of what is happening. During the X-ray, the kitten cried out in pain. The X-ray results showed that the kitten's leg is broken and it needs surgery. The surgery is scheduled for Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. The kitten will stay at my home until then. Painkillers were administered to the kitten and it is now eating wet cat food. The kitten has a lot of fleas on its body, so I will use a flea treatment. I applied the flea treatment and now the kitten is continuing to eat. The surgeon performing the operation quoted $400 for the surgery. Additionally, there will be extra costs for other medications and expenses, amounting to an average of $300. Therefore, I need approximately $700 for the kitten surgery. The bill may be slightly less or more, depending on the treatment duration and the success of the surgery. With your support, I can cover the kitten surgery bill. Remember, this is a stray kitten and without your help, it is impossible for me to pay this bill. If you can help, it would make a huge difference for this kitten. The kitten is visiting the vet today for surgery, and I want to thank everyone who sponsored this surgery. Your continued support can help provide the necessary care for other stray cats in need. We're heading to the vet with the kitten, and since I don't own a car, I often use public transportation or walk to the vet. We've arrived at the vet, and the kitten is about to undergo surgery. The kitten was discharged from the vet today, but since a pin was placed in its leg, it will need to stay in a cage for about 2 to 3 weeks. This is to prevent the kitten from jumping to high places. After 2 to 3 weeks, the pins will be removed from the kitten's leg. I haven't paid the vet bill yet, as the vet hasn't calculated the total amount. Once I pay the bill, I'll share it with you all. When I found this cat, she was very sick and couldn't keep her balance while walking. Additionally, due to her illness, she couldn't hold her head up. I took her to the vet and the cat started treatment. A week later, the vet called me and said that the cat had given birth to 4 kittens and couldn't complete her treatment because she needed to nurse her kittens and shouldn't take any medication. So, I took the mother cat and the newborn kittens from the vet and put them in my cage. The mother cat is quite aggressive and fearful, but she got a little used to people during her stay at the vet. The newborn kittens are in good health, but the mother cat's treatment was interrupted because she gave birth. I took 1 sick cat to the vet and came back with a total of 5 cats, which was a surprise for me. I'm feeding the mother cat boiled chicken, wet cat food, dry food, and water. Since the mother cat is fearful, she usually lies in the litter box. She also frequently moves the newborn kittens to the litter box. The mother cat had 1 tabby, 1 black, and 2 ginger kittens. However, one of the ginger kittens was not developing as well as its siblings. The kittens are still too young to eat solid food and have been nursing from their mother for about 4 weeks. While the other kittens have grown quite a bit, one of the ginger kittens has been underdeveloped since birth. Additionally, the mother cat's illness continued, and she had diarrhea. Her treatment was interrupted because she had given birth, and the kittens needed her milk. The underdeveloped ginger kitten became very sick, and its overall health was very poor. I was bottle feeding the kitten, but unfortunately, it passed away 2 days later. The mother cat had been suffering from diarrhea for about a month, and when I saw her today, her condition had worsened. I immediately put her in a carrier and took her to the vet. Since I don't have a car, we traveled by bus. Upon arriving at the vet, we waited a short time for an examination. The mother cat was tested and an infection was detected. Her albumin and globulin levels were also significantly low, and she was diagnosed with FIP, feline infectious peritonitis. Unfortunately, within 24 hours, the mother cat passed away. I took the kittens to another mother cat, and the mother cat adopted these kittens. The tabby kitten has a wound on his arm, but I think he will recover soon. Bonding with a kitten is a rewarding experience that requires patience, consistency, and gentle interactions. Here are some tips to help you build a strong bond with your kitten. 1. Create a safe environment. Make sure your kitten feels safe and secure in their new environment. Set up a cozy, quiet space with a bed, toys, and a litter box. 2. Spend quality time. Regularly spend time with your kitten. Engage in gentle play sessions using toys like feather wands or laser pointers. This helps them associate you with fun and positive experiences. 3. Gentle handling. Handle your kitten gently and frequently to get them used to human touch. Stroke their fur, scratch under their chin, and gently hold them. This helps them feel secure and loved. 4. Use treats and positive reinforcement. Offer treats as a reward for positive behavior or just to encourage interaction. This will help them associate you with good things. Five. Talk to your kitten. Use a soft and soothing voice when talking to your kitten. They will begin to recognize your voice and feel comforted by your presence. 6. Respect their space. Allow your kitten to come to you when they are ready. Avoid forcing interaction, as this can make them anxious or fearful. 7. Play regularly. Playtime is essential for kittens. It helps them burn off energy and develop coordination. Interactive play also strengthens your bond. 8. Be patient. Bonding takes time, especially with a kitten that may be shy or scared. Be patient and let the relationship develop naturally. 9. Establish a routine. Kittens thrive on routine. Establish regular feeding times, play sessions, and quiet times. Consistency helps them feel secure and understand what to expect from you. 10. Give them love and attention. Kittens need affection to feel secure and loved. Spend time cuddling with them if they enjoy it and show them affection regularly. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to forming a strong and lasting bond with your kitten. When I encountered the kitten, it was lying on the ground due to an issue with its leg. I gently touched the kitten's leg to check if there was a fracture in its leg or hip. When I touched the kitten's leg, it was in pain, making it clear that there was trauma in the leg and hip area. I am taking the kitten to the vet now. I hope its condition is not too severe. The kitten meowed non-stop until we arrived at the vet. X-rays showed that the kitten had fluid in its lungs. There is a small fracture in its hip, but surgery is not necessary. Blood tests also revealed a blood parasite. One week later, the kitten was discharged from the vet today. The fracture in its hip will heal on its own over time, the fluid in its lungs has significantly decreased, and the treatment for the blood parasite is complete. The kitten was very happy to see its mother, siblings, and other friends. The kitten is thanking me.